I'll probably come back in about 6 months and do an updated version of this, but I do hope that within 6 months I can knock off at least one out of these 7 from the list. Okay, and that's where you helping me out will help me get to that goal. Hi, everyone. This is Calvin with rightthinking.com. So thanks for being here with me again today. Today is Tuesday, August 25th, 2026. And today I want to talk about something that's sort of a personal thing, like not in a introspective thing, but just more something that I'm interested in and shooting after, which is just record vinyl records that I'm still seeking. And so I'm sort of putting this out as a hope that some people who view this will see it. And if you have or know someone who has some of these records, you can put them in contact with me. So Kent, you're one of the people I'm thinking of. But yeah, so if you don't know much about me yet, I am a record collector. I'm also a seller. And my main genres that I'm into are psych, prog, blues, and hard rock. But I especially like that when it's applied to Christian music. So I'm really into early Christian rock, 1965 to about 1980 is my window, and my sweet spot is about 1969 to 72. Especially the music in there that it has a lot of fuzz guitar, wah-wah pedal, sort of a hard rock edge, that heavy fuzz kind of sound to it. That's sort of my jam and what I'm into. And yes, believe it or not, there's Christian rock out there that fits within those genres. So I'm hoping if you see this video, if you know where I can get my hands on some of these things, you can point me in the right direction. I will be putting up screenshots of these album covers to show you the covers, so you can keep an eye out mentally for them and stuff if you see them. But I'll also put up the name of the artist and the album title for you. And just at the outset, I just want to say that I understand that these ones I'm going to list are sort of more higher end stuff. Some of them are obscure. So I recognize that the pricing on these is not going to be $25 at the store or whatever. So if you have these, or you know someone who has these, rest assured that I'm willing to engage in a discussion with you about paying market prices for them. So don't be afraid to start talking to me about it. I know that some of these have value to them, and I am willing to entertain the idea of paying market prices for them. Okay. I'll mention this again at the end, but if you want to contact me because you have these, or you know of someone who has any of these albums, you can contact me through any of my other social media that I have. They're all with the same name as here, Right Thinking. Some of the names have a period between right and thinking, and others don't. But anyhow, if you do a quick search for me, you'll be able to find me. So one way is on Facebook pages. I've got a Facebook page called Right Thinking. I post videos like this there. And then I'm also on Instagram. I don't really use Instagram very much. I would like to learn how to use it better. But anyhow, I do have an Instagram account with the name Right Thinking there as well. And I'm also on X, formerly known as Twitter, with the name Right Thinking there as well. So in any of those 3 apps, you can private message me through those apps. And so just message me and give me a way to contact you, either message you back, or if you have an email and things like that. So, okay. So I sure hope you're able to help me find these albums. I think I want to do a video like this about every 6 months, just with updates. Excuse me. Today I'm talking about my top 7 that I am looking for. Obviously, there's more records than just 7 that I want, but these are the top 7 that I want. And I should say, in fairness too, that over the years I've been quite lucky to find some really good albums. So some of the ones maybe that I don't mention, you're wondering why didn't he mention that? It could be that I already have them. So these are the top 7 that I don't yet have, and I do want them. And I do want them in OG format, by the way, original release. and I would like both the jacket and the disc to be at least VG Plus standard, if possible. Okay. So if you are aware of the Goldmine standard or Discogs terminology, you know what that means. Okay. So yeah, I hope to hear from you if you've got a lead on any of the following albums in VG Plus condition or better. Okay. So the number one is this album by the Search Party, and the album is called Montgomery Chapel. Okay. So that came out in 1969. It's got some beautiful fuzz guitar on side B. Put out by a group of Catholic students. And so Montgomery Chapel by Search Party. The original copies came out on the Century label, so that's the one that I want. I do have my eye out for it. I know I've missed out on a couple of eBay auctions and things like that, but hopefully someone out there has one in private collection that they are willing to let go. Okay, so Search Party, Montgomery Chapel. Next one, number two, is a band called As It Is, and the album Help. That's their first album. Okay, As It Is spelled as one word, AZITIS, As It Is. Okay, so they are an early psychedelic band as well that has some pretty good fuzz guitar going on their tracks, and they have their album they put out called Help, and it's been reissued. I do have the reissue, but I would like the original copy. I also have the reissue of Montgomery Chapel, by the way. But yes, I would like to have original copy of As It Is as well. So again, if you have one or know of one and you have a lead on it, please put me in contact with those people. I'd like to talk about it. So third one is DR Hooker and the album The Truth. Okay, so a lot of people have heard of this one, that black and white one with him on the cover looking sort of like a Jesus character. So that one's been reissued as well. I don't have the reissue. I'm sort of just holding out and hoping that I can get the original copy of it. So yeah, would love to have DR Hooker, The Truth on it. I love that track on the album, The Bible. So it's just smoking hot. I love that track. Okay. So the fourth one, and that I'll put on the screen, is Larry Norman, In Another Land. But I'm not talking about the most common one, the commercial release that a lot of people have. I'm talking about the personal one that Larry released privately. They released kind of like test pressings, and that was just plain vinyl, and it came in a plain white jacket. And then Larry would often quickly draw on the cover a really basic format of the artwork from the commercially released album. Okay, so you'll see a picture of one on the screen there. So that's what I'm looking for, and I'm looking for it in VG Plus condition or better. But the reason why I want it is because on this version it has 2 extra tracks on it that were not on the commercial release. So the commercial release was put through by a record label, a Christian record label. Word, for whatever reason, Word didn't like these 2 tracks and removed them from the final production of the LPs. But I think that was probably the worst decision in Christian music ever. I think these tracks, Looking for the Footprints and Top 40 Survey, are really crucial, especially Top 40 Survey, because it's like a transitionary song from present day joy and happiness into this future world where we're transformed and brought to heaven and things like that. And it's an apocalyptic kind of an album, but it really only fits in when you have Top 40 Survey in the album. So it's really terrible that Word cut that out, in my opinion. So, okay. The So the next one is number 5. It's by a Spanish-speaking band from Puerto Rico called Holocausto, and the name of the album is Alleluia. So really good fuzz guitar. This album is in Spanish. Just really good, heavy psychedelic guitar. A little bit. I haven't seen one come up on eBay ever yet, and I watch the market regularly. So If any of you have a copy of Holocausto Alleluia, I would sure love to talk to you about acquiring it. So, okay, the next one, number 6, is an album from 1965 by Isabel Baker. She's an artist that put out a rockabilly sounding album called I Like God's Style. So got the picture on there for you. So yeah, I would just really like to have this. It's a early Christian rock album, and it's just really good. Good music, and it's iconic in that it was one of the really early ones. So yeah, if you have a original release of I Like God's Style, I would like to talk to you about getting it. Excuse me. And finally, number 7, the last one, is actually a 7-inch. It's by a band called the Magi. Now, the Magi is the most of the old members of the All Save Freak band. So if you watch my videos, you've heard me mention them, that they're a blues rock based psychedelic band. Glenn Schwartz used to play for them, and so they're very well liked. Their music is very good quality, but they broke up after their 4th album, and about 2/3 of the members reformed themselves into a new band called the Magi, and they recorded a whole album, but that whole album never got released. But one thing did get released from those recordings, which is a 7-inch 45, and it's got a song on each side on it. The Lord's Prayer on one side, and Children Who Are Crying Inside is on side B. So I'd love to get a copy of that 45. I haven't seen it offered for sale yet. The listing on Discogs for it shows it as a 12-inch single, but I think that listing is wrong, because I know someone who has a real copy of it, and he's shown me pictures. It's definitely a 7-inch. Okay, so if you could keep your eye out for that, that would be great. By the Magi. All right, so that one too, I would love to get. All right, good. So again, thank you for watching this, and if you know of anyone, or if you have yourself any of those 7 records and are interested in selling them to me, remember that I am willing to pay market prices for them, and you can contact me either through Facebook, Instagram, or X. Just look for Right Thinking, and then private message me that way. Okay, I'll probably come back in about 6 months and do an updated version of this, but I do hope that within 6 months I can knock off at least one out of these 7 from the list. Okay, and that's where you helping me out will help me get to that goal. Okay, so thanks again for your time. Take care, and we will talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.